Namaste and Jai Sri Krishna to all of my universal brothers and sisters and family members. May God bless you in all areas of your life. May God grant you peace and happiness. Jai Bhagwan. I like to really appreciate, I really thank you, and because I really appreciate you viewing my blogs um, and utilizing them, changing your thoughts. May God bless you. Now, one thing you gotta realize is that India is the most tolerant country in the world. She has a very expansive heart. She includes all nations in the embrace of her love. That is why I always say the whole world is one country. There's no such thing as America, North America, South America, Asia, Europe, Antarctica, Australia, Greenland. It is all one country. The Western nations are the descendants of the original Hindus or the Aryans. It is very, very true. Because the whole world at one time spoke one language, Sanskrit. Sanskrit is the mother of all languages. Our modern day English came from French, German, Italian, Spanish, a little bit of Russian. Russian, Spanish, Italian, German, French came from Indo-European Sanskrit. And that, of course, came from Sanskrit. They might have forgotten their old connections with the Aryas of the Hindu culture. They might have forgotten all about their ancestors. It is true. If you trace back your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, could have been Hindu. Hinduism existed right here in the United States. It existed all over the world. It is fair to say that all the world's religions came from Hindu. That is why we are all one. And that is why I continue to preach. You can be a Christian and be a Hindu. You could be a Jew and be a Hindu. You can be a Confucius and be a Hindu. You can be a Muslim and be a Hindu. You can be any religion you want and still be a Hindu. You are fully embraced. Mother India embraces all religions. Let's see what I got in the notes. The repository of Hindu culture cannot forget their children beyond the seas. No, you cannot forget your children. Like I've mentioned, this whole world is just one country. They're always dear to her. Hindu culture and Hindu civilization were at the zenith in the days of yore, Satyuga, Treta and Dwapara. Greeks and Romans imitated the Hindus and absorbed their thoughts and cultures, which is very, very true. Buddhism was influenced by Hinduism. Many of the thoughts and many of the gospels of Christianity were influenced by Hinduism. Even now, Hindu culture and Hindu civilization stands foremost in the world. No religion has produced so many great saints, sages, yogins, rishis, maharishi, prophets, acharyas, benefactors, heroes, poets, statesmen, and kings as Hinduism. It is very, very true. And to back that up, we have 4 Vedas, we have 11 Upanishads, we have 6 Shastra, we have Shrutis, we have Smritis, we have 18 Purans, and they all back that up. Each and every province of the country has produced intellectual giants, poets, and saints like Kabir, Tukaram, Surdas, Kabir Das, Mirabai, Kinkardas, many, many others. Even now, India abounds in rishis, philosophers, saints, and high intellectuals. One thing you gotta realize, would you believe me if I were to tell you? The best doctors in the world, the absolute very, very best doctors in the world are in India and China. Because they follow the ancient Vedic medicine. And many of the doctors from the West are going to India to learn about medicine. Even now, she abounds in sages and great souls. One thing you gotta realize, you don't have to go to India or anywhere to be a saint or soul. You can do it in your own house. As I said, the whole world is one country. Is one country. You could be a great humanitarian at your very own house. And I will continue to say this over and over. You can be a Christian and be a Hindu. You can be a Jew and be a Hindu. You could be a Buddhist and be a Hindu. You can be a Muslim, Sikh, any religion you want and still be a Hindu. But the main thing is that you have to practice humanity. Insaniyat is the greatest religion. One thing you gotta realize, I understand we had to undergo severe hardships and torture. India had to face battles and cruelties and yet still live today. Some mysterious power has preserved them, and that mysterious power is God. Some invisible force has protected them. That power will protect them forever. Even under the rule of the British and the rule of the Mughal Empire, India still remained, to accept and protect its culture and customs. Because that force is God. We embrace everyone. All countries are one. There's no such thing as India. There's no such thing as Pakistan. There's no such thing as Afghanistan. There's no such thing as Iran, Iraq. There's no such thing as Asia. There's no such thing as Europe. There's no such thing as Africa. There's no such thing as Australia, North America, South America, Greenland, whatever. There's only one country, which is the entire world. We are all brothers and sisters, and that is what I want to preach. If you are a Christian, please visit a Jewish temple. If you are a Jew, please visit a mosque. If you are a Muslim, please visit a church or a Hindu temple and vice versa. We must learn and expand our wisdoms and thoughts from all truths and all walks of life, and then you will become a better person. And when you study the Jewish scriptures, the Muslim Torah, the Muslim Quran, or the Bible, or Bhagavad Gita, or Buddhist texts, make sure you sit down as a group and dissect each and every verse like a doctor. Ask yourself, how can I apply this to my life? How can I be a better person? How can I uplift myself and society? How can I help myself grow? And how can I help others grow? Then you will see a better community, a better society, better individuals and people. I'm a firm believer in humanity. And like I said before and will continue to say, that all religions, the basic foundation is humanity. And service to humanity is direct service to God. May Lord Krishna bless you and keep you in all areas of your life. Before I blog out, I just like to say one more thing. There is a song in our Hindu culture. Kaye jaye tu Kashi Mathura, phir nahaye tu Ganga Jamuna, dur nahi hai Kashi Mathura, etc., etc., etc. You don't need to go to Kashi, you don't need to go to Mathura. You don't need to go on any kind of pilgrimage. The pilgrimage is in here. Pilgrimage is, was, and always will be in here. Every planet, every moon, every star, every solar system, every galaxy, every clusters of galaxies, every universe, every multi-universe and beyond, every dimension and beyond is in here. God is in here. Where you are living your present state, that could be a pilgrimage. But it depends on you. May God bless you. Please comment, subscribe. Please open up your minds, hearts, and ask questions. My email is in the description box. And please, nothing controversial, like, please don't ask anything controversial like abortion, affirmative action, capital punishment, stem cell research, or anything that is controversial. Please pertain your thoughts to questions and comments to Hinduism, awakening the chakras, meditation, the scriptures, and anything like that. Thank you. May God bless you in all areas of your life. Jai Bhagwan. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you very much.